Welcome back to WeBuyFishingTackle.com. Now, on a regular basis, we get contacted by families who sadly have had a relative, perhaps a husband, perhaps an uncle, pass away, and they need to move on the fishing tackle. A couple of days ago, I got a call from the Bell sisters in Liverpool. Now, whilst that might sound initially like a gangster movie, it's not. In fact, far from it. I went up to Liverpool to meet the two ladies, and we got on absolutely brilliant. We had a laugh. I was lying on the garage floor basically, raking about in tackle, and they were standing up having a nice cup of coffee on a sunny day. So that's the way my life seems to go. So their father had passed away 3 years ago, and they'd come to the point where they were now happy that the tackle should move on and be used by somebody else, which is what it's for. So what did the gentleman buy collected fish with? Well, in short, everything. What he did have was an eye for quality, and he was very fastidious in the way he looked after it, because the condition of some of these is simply amazing. If we take these Scott rods, for instance, they've even got the external plastic wrapper on the tube to protect the tube, to protect the bag, to protect the rod, which is amazing. He had rods by Sage, Scott, Orvis, Hardy, and going with the size of his McLean landing net there, he clearly wasn't shy in thinking he was going to get some big fish. The reels, well, this could be my collection, because he fished with the similar reels that I fish with. In fact, it's almost odd that we didn't meet, because he was in the motor industry for a long time. I was. He drank beer for a long time. I do. He fished all over the place, including Thurso and Dee. I did. So it's quite strange, actually, we haven't passed each other in some form of life. And he has an amazing taste in shirts, as I do. So on the reels, we have a mix from Orvis Batten Kills in gold. I love these. Super check. But my favourite reels, which I use myself, are the Lamsons. And it's a variety of 3.5 to 4.5 sizes. But again, condition is beautiful. Everything was looked after. Everything was put away. Everything had its original box, even down to the lines on the reels. So, stuff everywhere. Couple of these guideline cases, which I thought, oh, that's nice. They hold the reels. No, they don't. They hold stuff. Why buy one mesh pocket wallet, if you like, with all your tippets in it, when you can have three? It actually has 8 of them. Why buy one pair of glasses when you can have 6? That's nice. Flies, oh, he loved flies. So he loves salmon flies. He used to tie many on his own, and some of these are shrimp pattern, which I use, so they're probably sizes that I use frequently, so I'll keep them. Another thing I'm keeping, just whilst we're on, I was looking for some Warringtons and tube flies, and he's tied this box, which is a beautiful mix of everything. So both in sizes and the barbless, in single, double, treble hook and long tube style Warringtons. So as you've never heard before, I'm going to keep them. Loads of bits and pieces in here. Spinning tackle, because he fished all over the place. I love these. These are like luminous minnows. I can't remember seeing them before. They're in a guideline box, so I shall keep them. So the deal is, if you've sadly had someone pass away, we've been doing this 45 years. We treat people with respect, we treat them fairly, and if you want to have a joke, I've got a couple of bad ones up my sleeve, which nobody sorted out. So a great day with the Bell Sisters of Liverpool. They were a scream, we had a laugh, the deal is done. And if you're in a similar situation, sadly, or just simply want to sell some fishing tackle, pick up the phone, tell me what you have, and let's talk tackle.